Hello students. Today I am going to take an important topic of chemistry from lesson 1 class 10th chemical equations and reactions. The topics that we will cover today are decomposition reactions and its types, which are thermal decomposition reaction, electrolytic decomposition reaction, photolytic decomposition reaction. Now, first of all, we should know what is decomposition reaction. A decomposition reaction can be defined as a type of chemical reaction in which, under suitable conditions, one single compound splits or breaks into multiple simpler substances. Like here in example you can see NaCl is breaking down into Na and Cl. Now this reaction is a general reaction. It can be taken place in different conditions, like in terms of heat first. The reaction of decomposition which takes place in presence of heat is called decomposition reaction. So here the activated energy is heat energy. The reaction of thermal decomposition or in presence of heat is generally endothermic, as here the energy is required to break the chemical bond in order to separate the constituent elements. Endothermic, in other words, means absorbing energy. Let us take an example of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate, when absorbs energy, breaks down into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now this is a very important process because it is even employed in the manufacturing of quicklime, which is an important component in industries. Some more examples of thermal decomposition. Lead nitrate. It is a white color compound. When it is heated, it breaks down into three important products: lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. Now lead oxide is a residue which is obtained after the heating of lead nitrate. And when it decomposes, it even gives out two gases. One is a reddish brown gas, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, and colorless gas, oxygen. Now this thermal decomposition reaction, another example of it is in digestion of food. During digestion, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, etc., they decompose to form simpler substances releasing energy. And for all this process, oxygen is needed. So it is a thermal decomposition. Let me take the next form of decomposition reaction, which is electrolytic decomposition. As the name suggests, electrolytic. Electrolytic decomposition reaction is a type of decomposition reaction in which electricity is used. So electricity is the activation energy for decomposition. This is an important reaction which is used for producing hydrogen and oxygen when water dissociates. Now when water dissociates, it breaks up into two hydrogen molecules and an oxygen molecule. As you can see in the diagram, 2H2O is breaking down into 2H2 plus O2. Now this electrolysis of water, the two products obtained, hydrogen and oxygen, they are collected at different electrodes. You all know that electrolysis takes place in an electrolytic chamber. So the two electrodes are cathode and anode. Hydrogen gas is collected at cathode and oxygen gas is collected at anode. Now the volume of hydrogen gas which is collected is usually double than that of oxygen, because you know the formula also, H2O, where 2 indicates double of hydrogen, or we can say in the ratio of 2:1. Another examples are electrolysis of sodium chloride, where it breaks into sodium and chlorine, and or electrolysis of aluminium oxide to produce aluminium and oxygen gas. Now this kind of reaction, like you have earlier seen, when one compound breaks up, here also one compound breaks up, but the presence is electricity. Initially we had done of heat. Now this is the last or the third type of decomposition reaction. Now here also the decomposition or the breaking down will take place, but this time the medium is different. This time it is in presence of sunlight. So photons, which we get from sunlight, is playing an important role here to break down the reactant into its constituent products. Now this is an important reaction which takes place in silver compounds, especially in silver chloride and silver bromide. As you can see in the example that I have taken, silver chloride 2AgCl is breaking down into 2Ag plus Cl2. Another example is 2AgBr, which breaks down into 2Ag plus Br2. Now this sunlight causes the decomposition of silver chloride or silver bromide, and it is an important product which is used in photography. Children, this is the reason why all silver compounds are stored in dark color bottles. Otherwise, if they are stored in a transparent bottles, sunlight may enter in it and it will decompose and the product will be obtained. So our purpose of storing silver chloride and silver bromide will not be attained. Now I hope that after listening to this process, you will be able to understand the topic of decomposition. I will end this topic here, and let me summarize quickly. The three types of decomposition reactions are: number one, thermal decomposition, where decomposition is in presence of heat. Second, electrolytic decomposition, where the decomposition takes place in presence of electricity. And third, it is photolytic decomposition, where the decomposition takes place in presence of sunlight. Thank you guys, and I hope this topic will be clear to you. I will be taking more topics. Keep studying. Take care. Thank you so much.